The Voice 2023 recap. Fanslam Kelly and Blake's beef is not funny, and the ex-host says, "It's about time." Shelton leaves. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Kelly Clarkson and Blake Shelton took playful jabs at each other all night, culminating with Kelly pressuring Blake to take a lie detector test. But fans are getting tired of it. Fans have taken to Twitter to slam the bickering between the two, with one fan writing, "Could you and Kelly back off the arguments? It's getting old and is not funny." At Blake Shelton Elton, "The back and forth jokes with Blake and Kelly are getting old," another fan wrote. Meanwhile, former coach Adam Levine commented about Blake's impending exit from the show, joking to Entertainment Tonight, "It's about time." The two coaches had a playful beef going on while Adam was still on the show. Tune in for more rounds of blind auditions on The Voice this Monday at 8 p.m. ET. and next Tuesday at 9 p.m. ET on NBC. Follow our live vlog for The Voice to stay updated on all the latest news. Fans shocked can't say that. "I would find myself on that show desperately trying to express myself through clothing or makeup or hair. It was my only kind of outlet." Christina confessed the only reason she even stayed with the show was that she was comfortable and for the sake of her kids. The Voice scandals. ELO Green's allegations. CeeLo Green appeared on 4 seasons of the show, from 2011 to 2013, and was a member of the original coaches. But in 2012, the singer faced date rape allegations after a 33-year-old woman, who said she woke up naked in his bed, accused him of putting drugs in her drink. 2 years later, CeeLo pleaded no contest to 1 felony count of furnishing ecstasy and was sentenced to 3 years of formal probation. When NBC announced his return in 2018 as a mentor for Adam Levine's team, people on social media were quick to point out his problematic past. One viewer tweeted, "On what planet would anyone be excited to see CeeLo Green? Bad move." NBC. The Voice scandals. Blake and Adam's rumored feud. Blake Shelton and Adam Levine were original coaches on The Voice, and their on-screen feud was a staple of the show. Fans speculated their rivalry transcended off-screen after Adam wasn't invited to Blake and Gwen's wedding. A source told Radar, "Adam had no idea when Gwen and Blake were going to get married. Adam wasn't invited to the wedding and was not given the heads up, despite the fact that Blake and Adam used to be as close as brothers when they were both on The Voice together." Other members of the show were in attendance, and even host Carson Daly officiated Gwen and Blake's nuptials. Perhaps the show's biggest scandal actually resulted in a happy ending, creating the ultimate conflict of interest. Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton shocked the world after they began dating in 2015. At the time, each of them was in a respective relationship. However, those separate relationships ended in divorce, enabling the two to date each other. After 5 years of dating, Blake proposed to Gwen on October 27, 2020, while in Oklahoma. Blake shared on social media, "Hey Gwen, thanks for saving my 2020 and the rest of my life. I love you." I heard YESC. Less than a year later, on July 3, 2021, the couple tied the knot in an intimate ceremony at his Oklahoma ranch. Reba McEntire has been announced as this season's mega mentor. She will appear on the show after the battle rounds to advise the remaining artists before they advance to the knockouts. That episode will air on April 17. Reba joined the show in season 1 as Blake Shelton's battle advisor. The Voice airs at 8 p.m. on Mondays and 9 p.m. on Tuesdays on NBC. If you missed the show, you can watch the episode the next day on Peacock or the NBC app. You can also stream the show on NBC.com with a cable subscription or watch on Hulu Live, Sling, or Fubo TV. Below is a list of the winners of The Voice during seasons 17 through 22. Below is a list of the winners of The Voice during seasons 9 through 16. The Voice aired in 2011 and has completed 22 seasons since. Below is a list of all the winners during the series. Prize money revealed. Each winner of The Voice reportedly gets $100,000 and a record deal with Universal Music Group. By comparison, the winner of American Idol reportedly earns $250,000, plus a $1,000 weekly stipend while recording their album. However, The Voice winner's celebrity coach sometimes offers other perks to the champion. Judge Blake Shelton has taken winners from his team on tour with him and has tried to push Universal Music Group to promote their records properly. Allison Porter on the record deal. Previous winners of The Voice have gone on the record and complained that though they won a record deal, they did not win the support of the label. Allison Porter from season 10 told the New York Post, "I knew I wasn't going to be the next Ariana Grande, But when you're with a label that has Ariana Grande or people like that, that's sort of their motivation. Also told the Post, I feel like they're trying to cookie cutter every person that comes out of The Voice because they think they're all the same. I don't think they put the time into figuring out what kind of artist I was. Former coach Adam Levine echoed these claims on Howard Stern. We do so much greats *** for these singers, and then they go to a record label that *** sit up. Inside the contracts of The Voice Winner Soar contestants, the cash prize reportedly has strings attached to it. In 2014, the New York Daily News reported that if a contestant violates the contract they signed with the network, they will not walk away with the prize. Any contestant who reveals the details of the show's contract can be sued for between $100,000 and $1 million. According to the outlet, contestants are paid a small stipend to cover expenses during the show's filming, but they give up some basic legal protections in agreeing to take their shot at stardom. The contract stipulates that the show can change the rules at any time, eliminate contestants even if they are winning via public votes, and completely ignore the show's voting system altogether, including the sales of the contestants' songs. Fans love Niall Horan. After the premiere, rookie coach Niall Horan took to Twitter to ask his fans how he did. One fan commented, "So excited for you. You amazing." Another added, "It was so fun. I loved it. You were so great, Niall. Woke up and watched that, and I had a great laugh." Another wrote. Fans of the show have previously shared their distress at the thought of Blake Shelton leaving the show. One person wrote, "The Voice is unquestionably the best competition show. When Adam Levine left the show, I mourned, but if Blake Shelton leaves, I'll stop watching. He is The Voice." A second one commented, "Blake Shelton is the best thing that ever happened on The Voice. I wouldn't watch it if he leaves." And a third one shared, "Please don't leave The Voice, Blake. It would be boring without you. You make the show." Blake Shelton continued, "I've made lifelong bonds with Carson and every single one of my fellow coaches over the years, including my wife, Gwen Stefani. I have to give a huge shout out to the singers, voices, who come on this stage season after season and amaze us with their talent, and a special thanks to those who chose me to be their coach. Lastly, it's about y'all, the fans, who watch and support these artists, us coaches, and everyone at The Voice chasing their dreams. It wouldn't happen without you." In a statement, Blake Shelton said it felt like the right time to move on. He said, "I've been wrestling with this for a while, and I decided that it's time for me to step away from The Voice after season 23. This show has changed my life in every way for the better, and it will always feel like home to me. It's been a hell of a ride over these 12 years of chair turns, and I want to thank everyone at The Voice from NBC, every producer, the writers, musicians, crew, and catering people. You are the best. It takes a lot of work, passion, and adult beverages, to pull off a live show twice a week." In October 2022, Blake Shelton confirmed that season 23 of The Voice will be his last. The country singer is the last of the show's coaches to appear on every edition since the series premiered in 2011. Chance the Rapper and former One Direction member Niall Horan will join Kelly Clarkson in her 9th season. Host Carson Daly will continue in his role as host, which he has held for all seasons so far. It's no surprise to loyal fans of The Voice that Kelly Clarkson's return to the show would cause another level of drama. Kelly and veteran coach Blake Shelton have a long-time on-screen feud. Ahead of the premiere, Blake tweeted a compilation of the two shading one another and wrote, "Kelly Clarkson will always be my biggest rival." One fan has taken to Twitter slamming the playful jabs both exchanged and said, "Could you and Kelly back off the arguments? It's getting old, and is not funny." Blake Shelton. Chance the Rapper is rarely seen without his iconic 3 hat. He's carrying on the tradition with his team by gifting each member one of his iconic hats. The cap has not only become a part of the rapper's identity, but it also has deep meaning. Chance told GQ he began wearing caps in school, and after they were consistently confiscated by teachers, it became a rebellion for him to sport the look. The number comes from his third and most well-known project, his album coloring book. It also symbolizes the Holy Trinity and his family, composed of himself, his daughter, and his partner. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to our American Idol YouTube channel for more updated news.